Okay, what's up everybody? It's Jesse James Ayers, also with Cholo Cinema, but I'm here with my good friend Lauren. I've never really talked about this on camera, even though I did do a couple of aviation vlogs. I'll post those links in the description below. But when it comes to anything aviation, helicopters or fixed wing, aka these planes right back here, I am a big kid when it comes to that. I came this close to making that my full-time career / profession like a decade ago, but I just totally, whatever. Yeah. So anytime I get the opportunity to be around airplanes, I take that chance and I go with it. So I'm here specifically to interview Lauren because she just took a trip out to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Wisconsin. I'm gonna shut up now and I'm gonna let her talk about that. And quickly, just for the people who are watching, how did you get into aviation? How did you get into flying?
Yeah, so my dad flew all my life. I was born in aviation, awesome. Grew up in an airplane.
That's awesome.
He flew us for lunches in Sykeston, Missouri at Lambert's, one of the throw runs. Never really thought being a pilot was an option for me. I don't know why, I just didn't. Never saw a lot of women pilots, and I was a busy girl. So he passed away 2 years ago and had 8 airplanes. So I was like, well, what if I learned to fly? And a lot of people kind of looked at me like, are you sure? You know, you're a girl. And
haters.
I know.
No.
Girls can play too.
Girls can play too, and she's living proof.
Yeah.
Because she's awesome, and I'm about to go up in that, and what you're about to see.
Yeah. And so my dad's friend offered to help teach me. Mm-hmm. So he taught me to fly, and my other dad's friend finished me up with my lessons. And I took my check ride last August, and I've been flying for almost a year now, solo.
That's awesome.
Girls can do it. Girls can do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so go ahead and tell me about that. Oh, actually, first, help me tell my friends, the viewers, what is Oshkosh? What is all that about?
Okay, so Oshkosh is the mecca of aviation. Mm-hmm. If you're an aviator, it doesn't matter what kind, the goal or the exciting thing to do every year is to go to Oshkosh. I mean, people count down to Oshkosh, then it's the journey to get there, and then it's being there, and then it's getting home. Every vendor you could think of is there. Yeah, I mean, it not even aviation related. I mean, anything. Really? There's Geico's there and GoPro's there. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there is every type of aircraft you could ever imagine there.
Right, so they had like World War II planes.
Yep.
They had helicopters.
Helicopters, warbirds, gyroplanes, antique aircraft, home-built aircraft, light sport aircraft, paramotors, anything. Anything that has a blade and gets you in the air,
right.
It's there. It's about, they say about 10,000 people fly into there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So essentially, Osh is the Super Bowl of anything aviation related, like you
absolutely
know.
Yeah. World's largest fly-in convention is what they call it, and I think this is the 66th year in a row that they've done it. Yeah,
awesome. And this just happened like last week?
Yep.
Last week.
I left on Saturdays when my journey started.
You left here?
Yep.
This airport?
Yep.
OWB, Owensboro.
Yep. Left here on Saturday. Mm-hmm. The weather was a little iffy. The ceilings were kind of low. I got as far as I could and had to land in a little town called Casey, Illinois. And then I waited a storm out there, took off after a couple hours of waiting, and flew to Champaign, Illinois, which was about another hour and a half. Okay. Or hour more so. The wind was horrible on the way up there. It was direct headwind, like 20 knots. It was crazy. So I met my friend from Louisville in Champaign. Mm-hmm. We decided that the wind was too bad to go any further. We stayed the night there in a hotel, hung out in their fabulous FBO they had, and finally the next day at about 2 or 3, we decided that the weather was good enough to keep going up. So we left Champaign. We flew to DeKalb, Illinois, which I think Illinois might be Wisconsin. I can't remember. We flew to DeKalb. That was about an hour and 45 minutes. Got gas, flew to Dodge County, which was about another hour. Fueled up. That's the last stop before you go into Oshkosh. Okay. So it's the closest you can get to Oshkosh. They're very catering to the pilots. They fill your tanks up for you. They've got it down pat there. So.
Gotcha. All in all, how many hours like total flying time from Owensboro to Oshkosh?
Okay. Because of the rain and all that, actually the flying time was about 8 hours.
8 hours?
And on the way home, I got here in 5.
Wow.
The weather worked out great
Oh,
on the
okay.
way home, so
Okay.
I had a tailwind the whole way. I stopped for one time and was home. So
Real quick, what was your favorite part of Oshkosh?
they have an air show every day, and it changes a little bit, but they have 2 nighttime air shows, and they do this giant fireworks display, and they do a wall of fire, and that's to memorialize I think some World War
Okay.
II, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because it just poofs up and it's this huge wall of fire, and you can feel in the crowd.
Okay, and she's also put on an event last year that I came to, and that's how I first met her. I came out and took some photos, and I think I may have even done a little bit of video while I was out here. But anyway, go ahead and tell us about that event.
Yeah, so last year we did the first annual Girls Aviation Aerospace Day Camp, and it went great. I thought 30 girls were going to show up and had over 100.
Wow.
So it took off.
That's right, I remember that.
Yeah, the girls got to get in and out of an airplane, learn about different things they can do in aviation, and they have approved me to do another one this year. So we'll be doing the second annual Girls Aviation Day Camp, and that'll be September 8th. I think it's from 9 to 1. They get a shirt, a goodie bag, and they get a pizza lunch. So I know a lot of girls from Girls Inc. came last year, so you can come back. And I think they're going to send the registration form out in the school, and if not, you can get a hold of me and I can get you a registration form. But I'm excited to do it again.
Lauren settles. She's awesome. Okay,
Thank you.
so what do you say we go up in that thing?
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
You don't want to go for a ride, do you? We could get out of the palace, see the world.
Is it safe?
Sure, do you trust me?
Claire.
I can. Okay, go ahead.